Martin Kelner here. Tonight what we're doing is we're going to see if it's possible to do a radio show under the influence of drink. I'm being sponsored by a brewery, the Great Heck Brewery. They've come in with a huge barrel of beer, they've got a pump and all that stuff. And at the moment we haven't started yet, so I'm perfectly sober. However, this is so complicated, but you know, for Radio Anorex amongst you, I'm going to keep switching input between CDs and RCS, which, you know, at the best of times for an old bugger like me is like hard work. But I've had 2 pints of this. It's a beer called Dave, which is interesting. You know, Dave to me is a television channel that plays Mock of the Week. But anyway, this is beer, and I've drunk a couple of pints, and we're going to see if it's possible. We're going to see how beer affects your judgment. And I've got Sam Gore, comedian. I've got Bernard Rush, loads of fantastic stuff. That's all happening. Well, I say it's all happening. We're very much hoping it's going to happen, but you know, who knows.
A nice doctor there who said she didn't have a clue, which was fair enough. She said she worked with a doctor in London Hospital, and she's suggested I went there, so my doctor's arranged all that. But it's a terrible long waiting list. I did see one doctor there again, and he said he can't help me, so I've got to wait to see this Dr. Emmanuel. And there's a 3 months waiting, another 3 months, and because he's only allowed to work 17 hours a month under National Health, so you have to have this long wait. But I have arranged to see him private, which really I don't agree with this private, but what can I do? I can't face another 3 months wait. I'm just getting too depressed with it all.
Is the issue for you then is that you don't feel like you're a priority?
Well, no, it's not. It's not classed because I'm not terminal, which I'm very happy to say I'm not. No one sees it as priority, but you see, they're not the ones that are confined to their house. They're not the ones that can't go out. They're not the ones that are socially isolated. And it's hard. It really is hard to be socially isolated. Excuse me.
I hope you weren't laughing at that. Please.
Oh, I've actually hurt myself laughing.
Boys.
Anyway, end of the day, it is better to burp and taste it than fart and waste it.
Fair enough. Okay, there she is. It's just called belching woman. But it is. What the great thing about it is, she had a tremendous timing. When you think of it as a comic piece, the timing was just sensational, because you just thought, well, that's right, she's talking all right now, you know, and there's no problem there, and all of a sudden,
and when the other woman was talking, she only did a little belch. She only does a big belch when she herself is talking. Yeah. She won't interrupt somebody else.
But it's clearly a form of Tourette's, isn't it? You can tell.
No, she's clearly full of rubbish.
Do you think so? No, I don't think that couldn't be a dash with it. It's definitely a form of Tourette's, I would have said. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? If you want to, if you do have this same problem, do by all means get in touch with us. Not that I want to sound desperate. It's Mansfield 103.2. It's Martin Kelner with you through till midnight.
Beat the credit crunch with discount.